Welcome back to the channel. So what are we doing in today's video? We are reviewing none other than Heinz Beef Ravioli. And straight away, we've got to speak about the elephant in the room. It's the price. One tin, just one tin of Heinz Beef Ravioli is £2. If you want to buy one tin, it's going to cost you £2. Now Tesco have a deal on at the moment where you can actually purchase 3 tins of Heinz Ravioli for £5. Now, without even doing a taste test, is that value for money? I'll let you decide in the comment section down below. Tell me, do you think that's value for money? And so what we're going to do in today's video, we'll get the ravioli out of the tin, we'll then cook it, we'll take a look at it, and just towards the end of the video, we'll do our normal taste test. And if you enjoy videos like this, then consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me, which food should I review next? As you can see on screen, we've got the Heinz Beef Ravioli in a juicy tomato sauce, one of your 5 a day. And we do, of course, have a traffic light system per half a can. So you've got fat there, 3.1 grams, saturate 1.4 grams, sugar 6.1 grams, and salt 1.2 grams. So no red in the traffic light system. A bit of added information here from Heinz, which we always like to see. So low fat, low sugar, and no artificial colours or flavourings, and 400 grams in one tin. And of course, we've got a bit of commentary here, so we'll read that. Good pasta, good times, properly juicy, temptingly meaty, and all wrapped in a bite-sized envelopes of pasta. It almost goes without saying that Heinz Beef Ravioli will knock the socks off your taste buds. Well, for £2, we would expect that. There are our ingredients. So tomatoes, 44%, beef ravioli, 43%. And you can see allergens then are wheat and egg. Is there anything in there that we wouldn't expect to be there? I can see there we've got rapeseed oil. It's never good to see that in any food. And of course, one of your 5 a day in half a can when eaten as part of a balanced diet. Let's have a look how we can cook this. How to cook. We've got microwave 2.5 minutes, or you can cook it on the hob. Heat gently in a pan. And of course, there's our GB sticker as well. Now, I'm going to be opting for the microwave. I think most people would probably put this in the microwave. So I'm going to be doing that. Let's get the ravioli then out of the tin. And there you go. I've opened the pull ring, and that's what you see on first sight. You can see a lot of thick tomato sauce, I would say. And there it is, our ravioli in the bowl. There's the serving suggestion just on the left. And that's what we've got once we poured it into the bowl. Of course, we've got to cook it 2.5 minutes in the microwave. And then we'll be getting into a taste test. But before we cook it, I just wanted to show you exactly what it looks like straight out of the tin. And so just 2.5 minutes later, and £2 spent, we have our cooked ravioli. What do we think of this? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me, does this look appealing to you? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pasta pieces out of this bowl. I'm going to cut one of them in half, and then we'll take a look at what's inside. And so I've cut 2 pieces of the pasta ravioli in half because I wanted to see what was inside. As you can see there, I'm hoping the camera picks it up. You can see the beef just inside of each half of the pasta. Now, of course, you'll see that one piece of the pasta is missing the beef, and that's because I've taken it out. I want to have a more in-depth look at the beef that you get inside the pasta. Now, I'm not entirely sure if the camera's picking this up, but on my finger there is the beef that you get inside the pasta, and it's absolute mush, as you can see. It just mushes up between your fingers, so you can imagine what's going on inside the pasta when you eat it. It probably just turns into absolute mush. And so here we go, we've gotten to that point in the video where we do our taste test. And as normal, I'm going to give you a close look up at what we are eating today. So there's the ravioli. And of course, to remind you of the price, £2. Would you pay £2 for one tin of ravioli? Leave me your comments in the comment section down below. Now, I've eaten this before as a youth. I remember this meal greatly and fondly. It was one of my favourite meals on toast. If you ate ravioli on toast again, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. There is the ravioli. What am I expecting? Of course, that tomatoey taste that you get with Heinz products. Let's go straight into it. You know, it's just how I remember it. That tomatoey taste, the slimy consistency of the pasta. The beef, you don't taste much beef because the tomato, the taste is very overpowering. If you've had Heinz tomato soup or Heinz beans, you'll know the taste that I'm talking about. It's that tomato flavour taste, it's very overpowering. And we'll go straight in for a second taste. Oh, it just is delicious. Honestly, it's exactly how I remember it. Now, the taste test, it went fantastic. Just how I remember it. Very, very nice. But there's, of course, the elephant in the room, and I'm holding it. £2 for one tin. We've got to take that into account. The overall taste test, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It is to my taste liking. You might eat it and you might think different, but I do really enjoy it. But an overall rating then for this product, what do we think? Taking into account the price of one tin, £2, well, you can buy meals from Iceland, from Asda, Tesco's own for £1 a meal. So the fact that Heinz are asking you to pay £2 for a tin, it's not good enough in my opinion. This should be about £1 or £1.20. Although it's tasty and I really do enjoy it, the price is not good enough, and so for that reason, it's a 5 out of 10. Now, if you enjoy videos like this, then consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me which food should I review next.